Okay, hi everybody, it's Anthony again, and I thought I'd give you a little gift called using the almighty Embed Code to get you started, and just to define what it is. So the first thing we need to understand is some basics of the World Wide Web, and the way we look at things now is through something called a WYSIWYG editor. I'm going to show you what that is. WYSIWYG simply stands for what you see is what you get. So anything you type into the editor will be translated for you on the World Wide Web. The web uses a special coding called HTML, and every year or so it gets updated and upgraded. And it's hard for us as teachers to spend the time to learn HTML code unless that's your specialty. So they have developed us this editor to kind of show us what it could look like using an interface like Word, for example. All throughout D2L and much throughout the web, and if you're a blogger, you already know this, you've already been using a WYSIWYG editor, and to some degree, the most basic editor you get out there is like email. It's coding things for you so that you send it when you bold and underline. As you can see, you will see this particular editor in D2L. It looks and it feels and it acts like Microsoft Word, and this is the editor in which you'll be doing most of your work. It appears in every part of the entire course, from your content to your discussions when you post a thread, to your Dropbox, to the blog. Everything is embedded within this WYSIWYG editor. And when you type in and you add, anything you want to it, you could get something that looks like this. So it codes it for you. So it's a really nice tool for us newbies to the web to get started publishing to the World Wide Web. Your first assignment is embedding a code. So what you may or may not know is that all of the great tools online provide a code for you to share that you can embed in your website, or you can embed in D2L's WYSIWYG editor. And let me show you what I mean. This is where it gets really powerful. In D2L, you have the option, of course, to create a post or go to the Dropbox or create a blog. But for this particular assignment, we're asking you to post Prezi. So you go to the discussions and you click on the Prezi discussion forum and you click on Start a new thread. The blue buttons are always the action buttons. Enter a subject, so we'll say My Prezi Tutorial. All right. You see right away, here's our WYSIWYG editor. Everything across the top. You have the cut, copy, paste, paste from Word, and then of course you have your fonts that you can change via heading. You can change the fonts themselves. You can change the size, the color, bold, italic, underline. This is the WYSIWYG editor. There are some things that are hidden, so you click on these three dots, Show All Components. Okay, and over here there's something called insert stuff, which is really highly technical wording, I know, but this is where you get to use the embed code. Where in the world do we get this embed code? Most of the Web 2.0 tools out there, especially for education, come with an embed code, but the most common embed code that the world uses right now comes out of YouTube. In YouTube, you could do a simple search for any video. So I'm going to shamelessly show you this video and Datalyze Me. So underneath the video, you have options. If you scroll to just below the video, it starts off in About. But if you scoot over to Share, you will notice that you can share with a link. You can share to Facebook, Twitter, Google, and so on. Or right beside the word share this video, you have embed. Now, when you click on the embed button, you will be given this coding. You can see it looks like a lot of jargon. It's very hard to understand because it is actual coding. But what's nice down here is you can change the video size. So let's give it a little bit of a robust size, and the code changes with it. In YouTube, we always recommend to make sure that the checkbox for show suggested videos is off because we don't want to advertise to our students. click in the box and highlight that embed code and then copy it. Now, where do we put this embed code? Go back into your Prezi discussion forum and simply click on that really fancy insert stuff. Now, go down along the left side, and I want you to avoid clicking on the YouTube link just for now. And at the very bottom, you have somewhere where you can actually click on Enter Embed Code. Once you've clicked on the Embed Code option, you get to this box and simply paste that code. And what will happen is, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a blue button. D2L blue is always the action. It'll say Next. And it'll give you a preview of what the video would look like. Then you can click Insert. Now, every website houses the embed code a little bit differently. So what about a Prezi? If you go into your Prezi, once you've completed working on your Prezi, at the very bottom, again, you'll see lots of options. Edit, present, download, save, share, and finally, embed. So I'll click on the embed code again, and I will read the instructions. It'll give me a width. That's fine. Don't go over 5 to 600. Let's say 600 pixels inside D2L is perfect. Okay? And then there are two options. Let the viewers pan and zoom or constrain to simple back and forward steps. So in this case, maybe I want them to follow the steps because they're very particular. I will click on that. It will change the code for me. And then simply click on Copy Code to Clipboard. It said copied. I go back into my Prezi forum, and again, I go to Insert Stuff, that really highly technical button, and I scroll down to where it says Enter Embed Code. Again, I right-click or Control-V, and I paste all that fancy language, and I hit the blue button, Next. And sometimes you'll get one of these messages that says the content is blocked, and that's just D2L's safety and security. Just click on Always Allow this page and then click Allow. Don't do it the other way around. Okay? And there you have the Prezi, and simply click Insert. Always look for that blue button. It may or may not show in the WYSIWYG editor, but as long as you see something that shows your Prezi is there, you're good to go. You have to finally click on Post, and when it comes up, you'll see that there it is, my Prezi tutorial. That way I, as your instructor, can jump in and I can view your Prezi tutorial. Any tool online that has an embed code can be brought into D2L. And just look at how sharp it looks when you embed something instead of just giving them a link. Alright, I hope this helps. Give it a try, and if you need any help, please let me know.